We are live again. We are live again. We are live. Let's see. Let's see. Try saying a line, super chat. Once again, we are live. Hopefully I can be heard. We are live once again. Night two of the road to 1K, baby. Road to 1K. We are on the road to 1K subs. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's see. Top messages. Let's see. Top messages. How do I jump on this boy? A little retouch. We got a little retouch going. Microphone check 1, 2. This is Friday, January 30th, the last day of January, I believe. We are rolling into February. Seems like yesterday we were celebrating the new year, but the road to 1K, we got Shedeur Sanders finally getting himself a head coach that maybe believes in him. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Do January? Oh no, tomorrow is the last day of January. Correction, tomorrow is the last day of January. So we are heading into, I can't find the chat, so we're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep rolling. So here's what we got on the agenda today. We are live. We are freaking live. We are going to talk about Todd Monken being the new head coach of the Browns. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this big weekend that we have, UFC, WWE. We got a lot of things going on, and we are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what the chat want to talk about, too. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Once they start pushing everybody in, hopefully everyone can hear me. Let's see. Let me see. Pro tip. I cannot see it. Let me see. Go to your video after the live. No. Pin it. Start your YouTube live. You see the live chat at the bottom. Uh-oh. We're messing up things over here, but let's get it. Let's get it. We are live. We are live. Oh, where is? On my phone. We are live. Road to 1K started last night, but we are on the road to 1K subscribers. Let's go. The Naticus Show. I am Big Naticus, and we got a YouTube channel that we're growing here. See if we back. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I had to block a number or put a new do not disturb on, but let me know. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We almost had a mishap there, but let's go. What are we talking about tonight? We are talking about Todd Monken taking over for the Browns as the head coach. We already seen a little bit of reaction. Todd Monken is seen meeting Shedeur, and he said, "Hey, we tried to draft you. So hey, we got some stuff cooking right now. So let's see, man. Let's see what we get." See, I'm repping the Browns right here. I am a Cleveland native. Let's get it. And what we doing tonight, man, is just we talking about whatever the chat want to talk about, but we also gonna have a little bit of an agenda, a little bit, but not too much. We're gonna go where the chat wants to go. Hey, you said both our teams stink. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Oh, you said Raiders. Raiders. Yeah, both our teams do stink. Hey, hopefully we're on the up and up. Did the Raiders find a head coach yet? Did the Raiders find a head coach? Oh, I see a subscriber. Let's get it. Hey, y'all. While we on that, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of content on there already, but we got a lot. Yo. I'm back. He said no one wants to take the Raiders head job. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I am back. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. If the audio is good. It kind of went off unexpectedly, but definitely want to see if. All right, let's see. Change the pick, bro. Steph been giving your favorite player the belt since 2015. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. But what happened in 2016, that's the shot right there. That's the shot. Hey, that's the shot. I feel you, though. Steph is a beast, man. I feel you. But, hey, I'm sorry. I'm from Cleveland. Started with my boy Kai, and that's my favorite player, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Weed, bro. You said weed. Stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. But look, hey, we're going to talk about Todd Monken becoming the head coach of the Browns, what it means for Shedeur. We're going to talk about that off and on, but we're going to basically keep up with the chat and see what the chat want to talk about. Give me some good topics. This is kind of a debate. Not kind of. This is a debate channel. And we talk about debate culture. We spark controversy, spark debate. Let's get it, man. Somebody said something to some along the lines of Michael Jordan and LeBron. We talk about that. Welcome to Goon Burger. Oh, can I take your order? Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, I love it. Hey, I love all the engagement. We love all the engagement. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it with somebody who may want to debate about something, man. A lot of engagement going on this channel, man. A lot of things going on this weekend. We got UFC this weekend. We got, for my WWE fans, we got the Royal Rumble this weekend. I think even Shedeur Stevenson is boxing this weekend. So let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. We also on the road to 1K subscribers. We want to get this channel. It's already popping. This channel's already popping, but we want to keep the channel going. We want to get that channel going, man. We basically, you said, bro, I know you have. We basically want to, hey, this is a drug-free program. This is a drug-free program. So let's get it. Anyway, hey, make sure y'all let me know where y'all watching from. Make sure you let me know who your team is. Give me your take, your hot take. Give me a hot take tonight. But we here for a good time, not a long time. It's Friday night. Some people may be out, depending on where you at. But if you are if you're where I'm at, you're probably inside because it's pretty cold outside. It's pretty cold. It was minus negative 10 degrees at one point today. And hey, that's nothing pretty, man. That's nothing you want to be out in. So for all those people that's dealing with that cold weather, please stay safe. Please stay safe. And watch some of this good stuff that's going on this weekend, man. Yeah. You love that, you love that, don't you? You love that, don't you? Yeah. Hey, I love the comments. I love the engagement. Keep it coming. But let's talk about another subject. Let's talk about another subject, man. We ain't gonna keep talking about that. You said, why is MJ and LeBron still a debate? It's MJ for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I've never heard anyone try to, inject themselves into that conversation. And it's so crazy because you hate to talk about this debate, but then you want to talk about how great each player is without trying to down the other one. But the thing is, man, we don't talk about the Buffalo Bills. We don't talk about the Buffalo Bills, do we? We do not talk about the Buffalo Bills, man. When you get to the biggest stage, no matter how many times you get there, when you get to the biggest stage, you got to show and prove, and you got to win, man. Period. I don't care. I don't want to hear anything about the competition. I don't want to hear anything about a super team. I don't want to hear anything. I want to hear you came and you outperformed everyone and you won. Now, LeBron James has put on a show every time he's been in the finals, except for 2011 against the Dallas Mavericks. That's the thing, man. The Dallas Mavericks, hey, you cannot score 8 points in a finals game and consider yourself the GOAT. It just can't happen, man. It just can't happen. Just can't happen. Old school NBA had worse players. LeBron breaks records in a tougher league. This isn't a tougher league. It's not a tougher league. I am sorry. This is not a tougher league. If you're saying it's a tougher league, there's a lot of players that have talent that we didn't see back in the day, but now you got freedom of movement. Today's league, you can do whatever the heck you want to without anyone being physical with you, except with the playoffs. In the playoffs, people can get physical, but regular season, for the most part, these guys have freedom of movement. They can go wherever they want to go. They can go wherever they want to go. Less contact doesn't mean the players aren't better than I didn't say that. I said there's some talented players today, but there were some talented players back then who couldn't do the things that players do now. The thing is, guys now can do these things. Back in the day, you don't think Reggie Miller wanted to shoot more threes? If Reggie Miller had the green light that Steph Curry had, you mean to tell me that record wouldn't have been further along? That wasn't efficient basketball back in the day. When we got a couple nerds in the system and we said, hey, it's analytics. When we did that, then it was time to, everybody was starting to shoot the ball, shoot that three ball, that long ball. Chicks dig the long ball, right? They wanted to see more scoring. Freedom of movement was the thing. In my opinion, illegal screening was the thing. When we want to talk about 2015 and when it all started, hey, I didn't watch the game. I didn't seen it. And there's a lot of freedom of movement. Basketball is originally a physical game. Today, it's not a physical game. They're not allowed to be physical. When they were allowed to be physical, back when the days of Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant player, then they started to, let him get hacked. Anytime he turned around in the paint, they started calling fouls. Nowadays, man, you can't run through screens. You can't. It's freedom of movement. This is what is today's game, and that's cool. That's cool, but you got to admit, today's game is really tough to watch sometimes when everyone who shouldn't be taking threes is taking threes. It's tough to watch sometimes. So, back in the day, I don't like comparing eras, but you mean it's a lot of dudes that wanted to do a lot of things back in the day, but they weren't allowed to do that. That wasn't the game. Today, you're able to do more things. Do you think they should be allowed to be physical? Yes, I believe they should be allowed to be physical. That's basketball. I mean, to me, freedom of movement. You should take, for instance, Kevin Johnson is one of my favorite players of all time. Kevin Johnson, KJ, played with the Phoenix Suns, was drafted by the Cleveland Cavs. One of my favorite players of all time. Cut short because he wanted to go to the hole and challenge those big men. Those big men said, no, you're not coming in here free reign and I'm just going to step out of your way. I'm going to make you think about coming in here next time. That was the game. So a lot of guys got hurt. A lot of guys' careers got cut short. Why do you think it's not just because of the technology and the science that guys are lasting longer? That's part of the reason. So let me rephrase that. That's part of the reason. But hey, the fact that you're not able to touch people, you're not able to, like I said, touch them. I'm talking about really touch them. Hey, it's not happening now. It's not happening now. So I believe that, like I said, you can't compare eras. This is good for this era, but we can't down the era of the past saying that they didn't have talented players when in fact they did. They had a lot of talented players. When half of the top 75 players that they came out with, that was Jordan's era. Half of it. About half of it is the top 75 players. So the dude went against some beasts, man. There's a lot of, you can watch an NBA game right now and half the players that you see on the floor, you don't know who the heck they are. Now, come on now. Hey, if we being objective, that's what it is. So look, man, what we got going on? You said, do you think they should be? Yeah. So yeah, look at the playoffs and look at the regular season. They're allowed to be super aggressive in the playoffs, and in the regular season, it's freedom of movement. It's like they're calling fouls. Dudes are getting to the line all the time, but they're allowed to be physical in the playoffs, but they're allowed to move around freely during the regular season. That's what they want to see, man. That's why they just got that $1 billion deal with the streaming services. So you said LeBron would have won more than MJ even with contact. Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You entitled to that. You're entitled to that. But we saw what MJ did. MJ was a monster. MJ was a monster. And we ain't talking about 90s MJ. We even talking about before MJ won. Before MJ won, MJ was a monster. You ain't never going to court and you never seen a game where it's like, man, MJ didn't try to step on these dudes' throats. MJ didn't try to kill. He didn't try to, man, he didn't have that Mamba mentality that Kobe adopted. It was like relentless. Dudes, hey, it was said dudes feared going against him. They feared going against him. They had to get up. They had to go to sleep, get some rest to go against MJ. That's what they say. That's what the NBA players say. So, I mean, hey, LeBron might have, we saying one more. We don't know that. Because remember, back then, you couldn't formalize super teams. You couldn't go in free agency or ask for these certain players in free agency. You couldn't do that back then. And that's why now they started to implement that whole second apron, because all these, they're basically monopolizing the league and bringing all these players to one team. That's not happening no more. So you're not seeing all these big threes. You're not seeing all these people who are stacking the odds against everybody. You know, hey, the product of that was the product of this era, which was Golden State back in 2017. Hey, now you got the second apron. Teams can't build like they used to unless somebody like a Jalen Brunson take a pay cut. So, look, man. Hey, we could talk about this thing, boy, but you said LeBron would have won more than MJ. That's up for debate. And that's what we talk about. Bro, Detroit, you say Detroit, Golden State. What you mean? You said Detroit and Golden State. My boy, Cade. Oh, yeah. Cade cooks, man. Cade is a dog. And he got that team rolling right now. Detroit is rolling. Hopefully my Cavs got something to say about it. Because they starting to roll. My Cavs are starting to roll. Them boys are starting to roll right now. My Cavs are starting. Look at that, Cavs finals. My Cavs are starting to roll right now. So we're gonna see. Who need a team? Who you say need a team? You said my boy K will cook. Who you talking about need a team? Cavs need a win tonight. Oh yeah, they play Phoenix tonight. They play Phoenix tonight. I don't know if you said 8-2 in the last 10. Yes, sir. Cavs are balling, man. Cavs are balling right now, and they still got Max Strus, who's out. Evan Mobley, who's out. Man, one question I was asking yesterday on the live is, as a Cavs fan, if it ever came to fruition, I don't know if it would. I don't even know if it is a thing. But Darius Garland is out. Darius Garland, I would, as a Cavs fan, and I love Mobley and I love Darius Garland, but I would give up Darius Garland and Evan Mobley if it meant getting Giannis. As we know, last night we talked about Giannis basically saying that he wants to find a new home. So basically he's on the trading block and teams are lining up. Teams are lining up for Giannis Antetokounmpo to basically get their assets together. New York is a team that they're talking about. Golden State is a team that they're talking about. I even heard possibly a San Antonio. You said, Stephen, yeah, Castle is nice, man. If I was San Antonio, though, I wouldn't give up on that young guy. Not yet. Not yet. They got some players out there, man. They got some players out there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But look, the Knicks is one of the teams that's in contention, I believe. Who knows if Giannis is going to move before the deadline, but that would be crazy. Last year we had Luka moving. We had Luka Doncic moving from the Mavericks to the Lakers in a move, I think, to kind of boost some sides. I don't know that we saw the Dallas Mavericks get Cooper Flagg, who scored 49 points the other night or last night. So, you follow the league from Italy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Italy. Yes, sir. I have not got a chance to get out there, man. I want to definitely go to Europe. That's one of the things that I want to do, but haven't gotten a chance. I like the Caribbean too much. We like the Caribbean too much and the beaches, but I'm sure they got some up there. So we definitely going to get that, make our way up there. You said Cavs might have to give up too much I know they might have to. They might have to give up too much, man. That's one thing that I'm thinking they're going to want a Jalen Tyson. I love a Jalen Tyson who's come in, young guy, ain't afraid to speak. I mean, he did walk back a little bit when he got some pressure, when they applied that pressure. But hey, Jalen Tyson is a guy that is going to be good for us if we don't make a trade. Oh, there is a move that they're talking about, DeAndre Hunter. Now, I like DeAndre Hunter. I really like DeAndre Hunter as a player, but they're talking about possibly trading him to the Lakers. I don't know about Dalton Connect. They're talking about Dalton Connect and Rui Hachimura. I don't know. I like Rui, but I don't know about Dalton Connect, man. He's still a young player. I mean, I guess he can shoot, but he's still young, a little rough around the edges. But I definitely like Rui. That gives us a mid-range shooter, a three-point shooter, somebody to kind of offset what a Jared Allen and a Evan Mobley does. So, look, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens in the next week. I want to definitely shore up our team because we're rolling right now, and they definitely gonna feel the pressure to do that. So you say might have to go. Yeah. You say, Andrew, your English is good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all. You said, seriously, I don't know. I think the Lakers in this moment, they can't win a chip. Lakers can't win no chip. Defenses, they got too many defensive liabilities, man. They got too many defensive liabilities. Starting with Luka, you got Austin Reeves, he can't guard. You got DeAndre Ayton, who's the big man down low. I mean, he's long, but he's not someone that can really hold his own and be that defensive force. So I don't know. They're going to have to clear that cap space next year with LeBron taking up $52 million right now. They're going to have to, next year they're going to have to send him on his way unless he's willing to take less money or him coming back to Cleveland, man. He could be coming back to Cleveland. That's what I'm hearing. But he's building out here like $100 million house in Beverly Hills. So who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? But I'm happy with my squad right now. I believe we can shore it up, but I don't want to give up, any big pieces. I want to see Max Strus come back and see how he can play. You got Jalen Tyson playing well. You got a Naquan Tomlin playing well. You got who else you got playing well right now? You got Sam Merrill, who came back from an injury. He's been kind of banged up this year. Jared Allen, I need him to toughen up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Check us out, man. The Naticus show definitely got some good content on here, man. To spark some debate. This is what I want y'all to do though. When y'all see some of these posts that's been put out, go and engage, man. Go and talk to the people, man, because there's some crazy comments in there. A lot of people trying to crash out. I'm not a fan of that, but go in there and say your piece. Go in there and say your piece, man. The road to 1K started yesterday. We're going to keep going. We're going to try to get on here for the most part every single night until we hit 1K. That's a big ask. That's a big ask, but we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Make sure y'all let me know where y'all tuning in from. Any UFC fans in here? Any UFC fans in here? Do you think the NBA should expand to Vegas or Seattle first? I want to see. I mean, the league might look at Vegas being a bigger money market for them, but Seattle, man, that's that nostalgia, man. That's that nostalgia. Seattle's a huge city for basketball. The Seattle Supersonics was crazy there. A lot of guys came from Seattle, so I would definitely like to see it go to Seattle first. But I think they may go to Vegas. I think they tried it out a little bit with with different, who was it? The Aces or whatever. Is that the Aces? I don't know who the WNBA team is, but they tried it out with that. I think they kind of tinkering with that to see how it's going to be with an NBA franchise. I think it'll go crazy though. I think it'll go crazy. They need someone who can lock in the perimeters. Is not great to say, but my king. Oh my God, you said my king. LeBron James has a salary too high, and did you say my king in the moment? And this makes difficult for the Lakers. Okay. Yeah, they might have to. This might be time to move on from LeBron, man. LeBron will be 42 next year. He'll be 42. The feel good story will be LeBron coming back to Cleveland next year, and hopefully not getting in the way, and hopefully having some self-awareness to know, hey, I'm 42. This is Spider Squad, and I'm here to teach, or here to just be that person that can guide these guys and to victory. Hopefully. Yeah, the Aces are in Vegas. Yeah, and they sold out mobile. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think they was basically testing that out to see what an NBA team would look like there. So we're going to see. We definitely going to see. I believe the NBA is, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It's all about money for them right now, so they know what they're doing. We gon' see. We gon' see. Any UFC fans in here? Any UFC fans here? Was a 2-week UFC event. I am so mad though. My girl Amanda Nunes is not going to fight tomorrow. That's what I was looking forward to. Man, this year, who will win the MVP? Man. So I'm curious to see how many games that Jokic actually missed. Because if he missed too many games, the Joker might relinquish that MVP this year. Because I think you got to play at least 65 games. So we're going to see. We're going to definitely see. But Jaylen Brown is making a case with Boston right now. He's making a case. Of course, SGA is balling out. Who else? I guess Luka is too. But in order for Luka to win the MVP, Luka Doncic and the Lakers have to finish number 1 in order for him to get MVP, because he actually set that standard too high. Luka Doncic has too many good seasons to where he can't even top those seasons. He's not going to be able to top those seasons. So the fact that they had a lot of inconsistency in Dallas, that might have hurt him as far as his MVP chances. So he's going to have one of those dominant winning seasons where he's playing consistent every single night and putting up numbers that he always put up. But they have to be in the top 2. They have to be the top 2 seeds in order for him to win the MVP, in my opinion. So, because there's too many great players right now, like a SGA, and now we got a Jaylen Brown. Oh, you said Jaylen Brown is out right now? Oh, wow. Is it like a bad injury? I'm not sure. I'm not hip. But Jaylen Brown been balling this year. Cleveland, from Cleveland. From Cleveland. Where you from? Let me know where you from. Hey, when you come in here, let me know where you're from. You like, subscribe, share. Matter of fact, all the platforms, man. We at the Naticus Show. At the Naticus Show. Check out look at the name. Go to Facebook. Go to IG. Go to TikTok. We everywhere. We are everywhere. What was the time this time of your country? It is 8:59 p.m. It is 8:59 p.m. Yes, sir. Like I said, man, we on for more 8:59 p.m. It's nighttime. It is nighttime. But look, like I said, we were going to be on here for a good time, not a long time, but hey, we welcoming everybody in on the road to 1K subscribers. I'm loving all the likes, loving all the interaction, loving all the everything in the chat. You say from India? Okay. Salute to you from India. Let's go. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure you go like and subscribe. If you like the material, go watch the material. Go watch the content. I think I have some pretty good content on there, man. I got a podcast, The Naticus Show. I am Naticus. I am Big Naticus. So let's go. I don't know what that means. You said, can you give me? I don't know what that means, but yeah, let's get it. We are talking about Shedeur Sanders. We're talking about everything. We're talking about the NBA. We're talking about UFC. Is there any WWE fans in here? That's huge right now. WWE, UFC, a lot of things going on this weekend. So talk to me. You got the UFC coming up this weekend. You got let me see, tonight though, let's talk about let me see. UFC 325 tomorrow is coming. What else? Royal Rumble. We got Lopez. Against Volkanovski. Let's get it. Man, I am wishing that, I was hoping that Amanda Nunes was going to be healthy enough to fight, but, no, she's healthy. Kayla Harrison is the one that's got something wrong with her neck. She's got to have surgery or something. So, man, I'm upset about that, but we still gonna rock out with it. You said I want friendship with you. Hey, like and subscribe. Check out the channel. Let's see. What is it? 9 o'clock. It is 9 p.m. I've been on it for 31 minutes. Road to 1K. Where is Giannis going? Where is LeBron going? Where is LeBron going next year? Where is Giannis going this year? Giannis wants a new home. Giannis wants to get out of Milwaukee. So we shall see. We shall definitely see. So, hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all check out the content. We got a lot of good content here, man. Got definitely a lot of good content here. We got the Cavs versus the Phoenix Suns tonight. Let's see where you guys are. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure you go sub too. And watch the content too. Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Y'all see it. Y'all see the shot over Steph Curry in 2016. This is almost the 10-year anniversary of the Cavs getting their first championship in 52 years. Man, that was a good time, man. That was definitely a good time. Hopefully the Cavs can get back on that track. The East is wide open. We are going to see. We are going to see. But what y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to talk about? I see the few people in here. What you want to talk about? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You might just be watching and want to, you might just want to watch. But hey, contribute to the live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know what your topic of choice is. We're going to be doing this. We're going to have a lot of big news tomorrow. We got a little bit of news today. I want to see Shedeur shine. It looks like Todd Monken, the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns, was wanting Shedeur to be drafted to the Baltimore Ravens last year. So we're going to see, man. We're going to definitely see. Because I want to see him unlock Shedeur, man. We definitely going to see. I think Shedeur Sanders can be a pretty decent quarterback in the NFL. I think he just needs some weapons. He needs a line. He needs a lot of things around him, just like any quarterback. Just like any quarterback. When Josh Allen got some players around him, Josh Allen was able to shine. Josh Allen didn't have a good first couple seasons. So, hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. All the people coming in, make sure y'all like, subscribe. Let me know where you tuning in from. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation, man. Go subscribe on every platform to the Naticus show. Let's get it. But most of all, man, let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation. We talk NBA here. We talk hip hop here. We talk debate culture here. Hey, any hip hop fans in the building? Is there any hip hop fans in the building? Pretty soon we dropping the top 10 rappers list. We're going to talk about it. We're going to, just talk about each rapper. I don't think we're going to talk about order. And again, we might have to talk about order because a lot of people skip that step. They want to just play it safe and they want to just name their top 10. I think what we're going to do is we're going to name our top 10. And I think we are going to make sure it's a list. We're going to talk about that. But my man, Sean T, yeah, we got something coming for y'all, man. We definitely got something coming for y'all. More podcast episodes coming. Definitely more consistent on that note. Go check out the podcast episodes that we have on the channel. Those were definitely entertaining. But we moving in a new direction. We moving in it's a new year, new era, same energy. Let's go, man. Let's go. But we are definitely going to bring you some great content. We're definitely going to just keep dropping stuff every day. So go check it out, man. Go check it out. Go subscribe and rock with us. Definitely want y'all to rock with us, man. What we talking about tonight? Who anywhere near this Midwest, near these storms? Who's anywhere near this frigid cold weather? Because I woke up this morning and saw 10 below. Man, you say the shot. Yes, sir. One of the biggest shots in NBA history. One of the biggest shots in NBA history. My man was only 24 that year. But Kyrie Irving definitely had a lot of injuries since then. And I think his injuries, I talked about it a little bit last night, how his injuries changed the landscape of the NBA. I think I'm going to do a video on that, how his injuries changed the landscape of the NBA and how different it could be if he never got injured. Even starting back in 2015 when he broke his kneecap in the NBA Finals. So we're going to talk about it. We definitely going to talk about it, man. Hey, make sure you like. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you sub to the channel. Let's get it. Because we are moving from Cleveland to Boston didn't help. Nah, it definitely didn't help. Definitely didn't help, man. But getting hurt in both of them places, man, kind of stripped him of some opportunities. Just think that year when they were like the number one seed before he got hurt, that first year in Boston. Even when Gordon Hayward got hurt, they were still rolling. They were rolling. I remember they had a stretch where they won 16 in a row. And I think that one of the worst things that happened to them first was Gordon Hayward getting hurt. Now, granted, something good also came from that because Jason Tatum was able to get some precious game time action. He was able to get some burn. So once Tatum got that burn, man, that was like the best thing to happen for him, but the worst thing I think that happened at the time for Kyrie Irving. You know, you said they wouldn't. Come on, man. Yeah, they was. If Kyrie was playing, I believe they was winning, man. They went 7 games with him. Man. And it wasn't, LeBron didn't just, I mean, he definitely dominated, but if you had a game changer like a Kyrie, you had a bunch of young guys. Jason Tatum was a rookie, and old boy Jaylen Brown was, I think, in his second or third year. So I believe if they had Kyrie, they were beating the Cavs that year. Of course, we'll never know, but I believe they had a great chance to beat the Cavs that year in order to make it to the finals. So when I say a lot of things changed, the landscape of the league changed because Kyrie got hurt. What if Gordon Hayward doesn't get hurt? The hierarchy of that team is set. That's one of the things too. Danny Ainge didn't set the hierarchy of that team. You got to establish who the top dog is. And that following year, when Gordon Hayward was healthy and Jason Tatum already had that valuable experience in the Eastern Conference Finals, and Jaylen Brown had that valuable experience, and Terry Rozier had that valuable experience, and you had a Marcus Smart there had that valuable experience. What you gonna tell them dudes after they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Unless the head guy comes in and says, hey, this is the guy. This is the guy. It was a lot of tension, man. I watched those games because I'm a big-time Kyrie fan. So I watched all those games, and I could see the tension. I could kind of see the chemistry wasn't there. It wasn't there. Them guys said, hey, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without you. And rightly so. The egos was, hey, in order to be an NBA player, you got an ego. So anybody say that there's no egos involved in the NBA, you're not being truthful. They're not being truthful if they're saying that. You got to have some type of ego to be in the NBA. Those dudes are, hey, just think of most of those dudes was told their whole life that they are the best. You know what I'm saying? They've been told their whole life you're the best. So, yeah, you said greatest run in the playoffs ever? I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. You talking about the Boston when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals? Nah, man. Look it up. Greatest playoff run was the Houston Rockets when they were a 6 seed. They beat 2 60-win teams and 2 50-win teams to make it to the finals and win the finals. Hey, that was one of the greatest runs in NBA history. The Houston Rockets, Akeem Olajuwon, Sam Cassell, Kenny Smith, Otis Thorpe. Matter of fact, I think they might have traded Otis Thorpe, but Clyde Drexler was on that team. So you said 100% ran through Indiana, Toronto, Boston to the finals. Wait a minute, what you talking about? He had 51 in game 1 finals with no one again. Who you talking about? You talking about Tatum? You said he had 51 in game 1. Thanks. No. Oh, I don't know what that. But Houston Rockets had the best finals run because they won it at the end, or they had the best playoff run. They won it at the end. So, hey, where y'all calling in from? Hey, whatever. Where y'all calling in from? Where y'all tuning in from? The Naticus Show. We are on the road to 1,000. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you let us know though where you tuning in from, man. Definitely want to know where y'all tuning in from. Been getting some people from Italy, people from Algeria, people from where we had some people from I think it was England, because we were talking a little bit of soccer yesterday. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but hey, I'm here to talk about what the people want to talk about. As long as it's in the niche, as long as it's in that hip hop sports realm, we're gonna talk about it. So, yeah, man, you said 100% ran through Indiana, Toronto, Boston, and finals. Are you talking about when they won the title? I can't say that wasn't the greatest run in the playoffs, man. I understand you from Boston. Hopefully you're still on here, but I understand if you're from Boston, but man, you gotta look at that Houston Rockets team. 6 seed. I don't think that, I won't say that. This in this day and age, I think it'll go 2018 with no one. 2018 with no one. You talking about Boston? If you talking about Boston, they didn't make it to the finals though, bruh. They didn't make it to the finals. So I can't say they had the greatest run. It was a great run, but it wasn't the greatest run because at the end of the day, they was going home. They was going home. LeBron, the greatest playoff performer ever. That's debatable. That's debatable. That is debatable. Let me ask you this. Who's the highest scoring player ever in the playoff? And it's still to this day. I know everybody want to talk about the 2K stats, but it's statistically, I knew that was coming. That's 2K stats. That's 2K stats. If the stats don't lead to victories, no one cares, man. Buffalo Bills, let's talk. Buffalo Bills made it to the Super Bowl 4 straight seasons, and they did not win. Who is talking about them? Who is talking about them? I'm sorry, man. I love LeBron too. He brought the city a championship, but this ain't 2K, man. This ain't 2K. I'm of the ilk of, hey, what you do it well, do it great. This, we're going to get triple doubles. We're going to stat pad. We're going to do all this stuff. We're going to play, street ball, basically. I'm not a fan of that. I like to watch it, but you can, but the comparison is real, man. I'm not comparing Buffalo to his career, but I'm just saying you lost a lot. You lost a lot, regardless of what else is going on, because if you didn't win, it's an excuse. And it's an excuse. Now, every team has things happen. Everything has, Buddy had no one, a lot of the team too. You can't say he ain't had nobody, man. Kyrie Irving averaged 27 points in the finals. Averaged 27 points in the finals. Name somebody that averaged more than 22 in the finals with MJ. Please, name me somebody. The dude had what, 9 lottery picks, 9 All-Stars or something like that. He had a bunch of All-Stars that he played with. Some of them was past their prime, but he had help, man. That narrative is tired to me, man. That narrative is tired to me. LeBron had plenty of help. He had plenty of help. And that's the thing too, man. They want to say that LeBron he made players better. And this is what I'm saying too. This is not a bashing against LeBron, but when you try to make comments and you try to bring up stuff that negates somebody else, then you got to bring up facts. You got to bring up facts. I've never seen anyone that considers themselves the greatest player of all time. And like I said, I'm not going against them. I just have to state facts. It's just for the sake of the argument. Every single season during his prime, it was always LeBron needs help. LeBron needs help. But I thought he made everyone better. That's my problem, man, with him, with that whole thing. Jordan he did not have the best players of his era. He did not have the best players of his era, man. No, he did not have the best players of his era. He did not. He had probably the best role players. He had the best role players of his era. You said the best European player in the league. Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer because of his career in Europe. Tony Kukoc was a nice player, but Tony Kukoc Tony Kukoc wasn't a great player in the league. He wasn't a great player in the league. He was a great role player, but he wasn't a great player in the league. He did not make the Hall of Fame because of his NBA career. Go look it up. He was a nice player. He was definitely a nice player, but oh my God, and that only game 7 that Jordan them went to, the only game 7 that Jordan them went to was against Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. He was the guy that hit the big shot. Reggie Miller, the undisputed king of clutch, man, Reggie Miller was my guy. Oh my God, I was rooting against MJ so hard against, I was rooting for Indiana. I was an Indiana fan. I was a Reggie Miller fan. So I loved his mentality. I love that's what I'm saying, man. He was a dog. I like them players, them dog type players, man. I like them dog players. Just think, if Reggie Miller had the green light that Steph Curry has today, Steph Curry he might have just passed Reggie Miller. If Reggie Miller had the green light, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't compare eras, because you mean to tell me Reggie Miller, if he had the green light, wouldn't be working on his threes even more? Those guys back then, that wasn't an efficient basketball play. The three-point shot was not an efficient basketball play. We gotta like think about it when we said, does everyone and the media have a thing for bending the knee to Jordan? I don't know if that's the case. Jordan was great. Jordan was great, man. Just think what he did for the game of basketball. Without Jordan, there is no LeBron. Period. Without Michael Jordan, there is no LeBron. He's wearing Jordan's number. He made the game global. The Dream Team in '92 made the game global. How do you react when the Madison the Palace happened? Oh my God, that was crazy. I was watching that live because I was an Indiana fan. I was rooting for my boy Reggie Miller. That year messed up their whole season, man. I mean, that fight messed up their whole season. It was crazy. It was nothing we ever seen, like, in the modern day league at that time. Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal knocking dude out on the court. It boiled down to them dudes protecting their teammates, man. That's what it all boiled down to, man. I do hate the fact that Ron Artest went up in the stands other than fighting Ben Wallace, but man, he did it. He went up there, and that was their season, man. Season was over, and they probably had their best chance of winning the championship that year, because I think that was one of the years after they played the Lakers and lost in the finals to the Lakers. So I think that was one of Reggie Miller's last chances to win a title. And them guys, they apologize to Reggie Miller all the time too, because man, Reggie Miller should have got him a title, man. You said, just when he lost in the playoffs too, he's had some moments of melting away. Who had moments of melting away? Name me a moment when Michael Jordan melted away. When he got swept by the Boston Celtics, he averaged 46 points in that series. Man. And he was playing with, and that's what I'm saying. We don't want to talk about excuses, because he was playing with some bums. So the thing is, we're not going to say that one guy didn't have help, but we're not going to say the other guy had help. You never seen him score 8 points in a finals game. And I think that's really like the only big blemish on LeBron's career. Because you can't score 8 points on the biggest stage. You cannot score 8 points on the biggest stage possible. You can't score 8 points in the finals, man, and average 17 in the finals and call yourself a GOAT. LeBron did play with bums. I never said he didn't, but let's not act like he had no help ever. He wasn't playing with bums in the 2011 finals. Was he playing against bums in the 2011 finals? Come on, man. Name me a moment when Michael Jordan melted. If anything, it was Scottie Pippen who had the migraine. He the one that kind of melted at the end. He was playing backseat the way. That's his fault, right? You're the best player in the world. Why are you playing backseat to Dwayne Wade? That's what we talk about mentality, man. We talk about mentality. Is that the only thing everyone has? 2011? It happened. 2011 happened. We can't erase that from our memory. We can't erase that from our memory. It's because it's Wade's team. Got it. I got it. But you are the biggest player in the world. When you made the decision, who was the best player in the league during the decision? It wasn't Dwayne Wade. I don't care whose team it was. I'm sure you said 95 and 90 and what? 88 happened. Of course, that happened. What happened? What happened in 95? Oh, when he played 17 games that year and then they lost to the Orlando Magic? Oh, yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. Nobody ever said that didn't happen. That's the thing, too. A lot of the LeBron people try to say that don't nobody remember those years. They do remember that. We talk about that. But y'all want to erase 2011. You can't erase 8 points in a finals game, bro. You can't erase 8 points in a finals game. I'm telling you. 88 happened. What happened in 88? What happened in 88? Let me know. They do talk about it. Ain't no, they came to play. Ain't no excuses. Nobody said there was no excuses. No excuses. They lost. What they do the next year to the Magic? Hey, what they do next year to the Magic though? What they do the year after? What they do after? You said I've not heard anyone credible talks about it ever. That's because then maybe they're not credible. Maybe they're not credible. If they don't talk about it, maybe they're not credible. But the thing is, why would you talk about it? Why are you? My thing is, why would you talk about it if you're not just nitpicking? When basically 6 out of technically 11 years, 6 out of like 11 years, you won the championship and you was the MVP of every one of them, and you was first team defense on almost every one of them. What you got to talk about 2011 because it's part of the legacy. You got to talk about 2011. Who was favored in those finals? Who was favored in those finals? Every time MJ was favored in his finals, he came up. Hey, the Suns, the Phoenix Suns in 1993 played the Bulls in the finals. One play go their way, they win in that finals, man. Or it's at least a game 7, but it didn't happen because Mike and his squad didn't let it happen. Didn't let it happen. So it was 1995 and every other year he lost. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, on the big stage in the finals, how do you perform in the finals? Why do we need to talk about those years? You don't need to talk about those years if you went 6 for 6. I mean, why? So when LeBron only won 4 out of 22, about to be 23 years, are we going to talk about those other years? Yeah, it's definitely part of their legacy. It's definitely part of his legacy, but he went 6 for 6. When he got there, what did he do? When he got there, what did he do? That's what I'm saying, man. When he got there, what did he do? He wasn't letting you win. He wasn't letting you win. Now, granted, he had a team with great role players that they played that triangle to a T, but they didn't let Phoenix come back. They didn't, at the end of the games in the fourth quarters, you never seen a Jordan shrink. You never seen a Jordan shrink. That's what I'm saying, man. 2011 happened. We cannot forget 2011. We can forget 95 and 88. We can forget that. And you're saying 88 like they were like some favorite to win anything. In the 88, Michael Jordan had one of the greatest seasons ever? Had one of the greatest seasons ever? Come on, man. Had one of the greatest seasons ever in that era. In that era. I'm telling you. 1990, too much medicine. I don't know what you're talking about. But 4 out of 6 I mean, you won 4 finals, man. That's great. That's what I'm saying. That's great. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. LeBron James is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Let me go on record and say that. He is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. What else do somebody got to say? He said some of the greatest seasons ever too, but came up against bigger super teams. That's all. It's excuses. That's excuses, man. That's excuses, man. He had super teams. He created that. He created that. He created the super team in Miami so other teams shored up their teams. He could have got those players too. So we can't keep using that excuse, man. We can't keep using that excuse. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. He the greatest players. He the great. No, the Celtics actually traded for those players. The Miami Heat, they actually got together in the offseason and went to Miami. The Celtics actually traded for those players. That's different. That's completely different. Hey man, I love the conversation, man. I love the back and forth. All love. I definitely love the conversation, man. I appreciate the engagement, man. Definitely appreciate the engagement. '08 didn't create that. I just told you. See, that's the thing too with sometimes with some LeBron people, man. You got to listen to facts. You got to listen to facts because the facts is they traded players. Players didn't get together in the offseason and come together and say, hey, look, this is how the money work. This is how the money work. Let's go ahead and let's all get together on this team. We're all max players. Let's get all together on this team. They didn't. They traded for those players in Boston. So it's different, man. That's a big difference. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. But I mean, like I said, man, LeBron is one of the greatest players ever. But if we want to talk about, if you put him up against Michael Jordan, you're going to have to talk about 2011 because you can never say that. Oh, they probably did. Oh, I'm sure they did. They probably said, hey, is this what y'all want to? The teams, I'm sure, got them together and said, hey, is this what y'all want to do? And they pulled it. Hey, they did it. They did it. But look, you still got to talk about all that other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You still got to talk about all the things that happen with those LeBron teams. Like I said, you said creating a super team. I mean, hey. And LeBron did too. So they created super teams. So it's just, you know, it's just, hey, but Paul Pierce, he never went anywhere. Paul Pierce stayed home. Paul Pierce didn't leave his kingdom. He didn't leave his kingdom. He had them come to him, and they came to him in trade. So that's a Danny Ainge thing. That's a Danny Ainge thing. That's a Danny Ainge thing. You said Jordan did too. Jordan, dude, it's a difference between the free agency now or the free agency in 2011 and the mid 90s. It's totally different. Jordan couldn't create a super team, man. That's the thing too. We got to give credit to Jerry Krause who built those teams. Michael Jordan wasn't going out recruiting players like that. Now, yeah, they went to Jordan and said, hey, do you want this player? This is who we looking to get. But Jordan went out there recruiting, man. He went out there recruiting. Jordan just did his thing. Jordan just got on the court and said, hey, I'm going to do my thing. Whoever y'all bring me. I mean, we see that's what I'm saying. We can't have it on both sides, man. Like that wasn't the thing back then. That wasn't the thing. Back then there wasn't people handpicking teams back in the 90s, man. Players wasn't handpicking teams back then. You know? He was never handpicked. They wasn't handpicking like that. You say he was never that nonchalant about those things. Hey man. Jordan was a dog. You know Jordan was a dog, man. And this is one of the things too, man, because like I said, I'm a LeBron fan, man. A lot of things he does irritate me. A lot of things over the years that he did irritated me. So I remember a game in New York. They were playing in Madison Square Garden. And, you know, it was a lot of big talk. Everybody go to Madison Square Garden and they put up big numbers. They go and do their thing in Madison Square Garden, man. And for this one particular night, I think the Cavs was whooping on the Knicks, but LeBron wasn't having the best shooting game. And Instead of stepping on these dudes' throats, man, it was a lot of step back threes. I'm like this, man. I love the player that, and this is my preference. This don't have to be everybody's preference, but my preference is when players step on other players' throats. I want to see players step on other players' throats, man. I want to see them not bail them out by shooting a step back three, a low percentage step back three, unless you're somebody like Curry. Now, yeah, going to do that. But I would like to see teams step on their throats. When they got a team down, step on their throats. That's what I like about OKC the last couple years. That's what they've been doing, man. Now, granted, they shoot a lot of threes, but it's in the rhythm of their offense. It's in the rhythm of their offense. Boston Celtics last year, they basically messed themselves up by just shooting too many threes. It wasn't in the rhythm of their offense. And ultimately got them beat, and then, of course, Jason Tatum got hurt. But, yeah, man, sometimes, Michael Jordan was a dog. He was a dog. And that's why he gets the respect that he gets, because these players they appreciate that. They appreciate that. And any players that criticize LeBron, it's about that, that happy-go-lucky play, that street ball play, instead of like the LeBron that was going against the Celtics when I think they were down 3-2 to the Celtics. That's what I wanted to see from LeBron all the time, because LeBron came out and dominated. He came out and dominated, man. You said the comp in general, the last 15 years is so much better than the 90s. I mean, whatever, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's these everything that you're saying equates to excuses. Like, seriously, it equates to excuses, man. We can't keep the players that Jordan played against is who he played against. Period. The players who LeBron playing against is the players that he playing against. We can't put the players against each other. So it's all speculation. It's all hypothetical. So my thing is, man, when we speak facts, when we speak about basketball, we got to speak facts. We got to speak about what actually happened. We can't talk about what if, what could have happened, what this, what that, or the comp was so much better. The rules were different too. Can we acknowledge that? The rules were different too. We say the comp was better, but the thing is, the game wasn't played the same as it's played now, because it was only allowed to be played a certain way. It's evident that it's so much better. Is that why the ratings drop? Is that why people don't watch it no more like they used to? I mean, I'm wondering, I'm asking a question. Is that you saying it's evident that it's so much better? How? You can't put these players up against nobody. Like I said, you can't play the physical defense that you played back then. I mean, yeah, the players, I give you this, the players have more training, more drill work, more of the handles. They can showcase all that stuff right now because there's so much more freedom of movement. Back in the day, you had players getting going 94 feet. You had players going 94 feet. You don't see that no more, man. You don't see that no more. You do not see that anymore. I remember when it's so funny because players can still do it if they wanted to. They could still do it if they wanted to, but they're not doing that. They're trying to preserve themselves. They're not doing that anymore. The players of old, they went all out. Just think if the players of old had the green light, you mean to tell me they couldn't practice threes? You mean to tell me if they had all that freedom of movement, they couldn't do what they did? You got to remember that all these players that's playing now, the trainers and all this stuff that's on the teams, where they're getting all their knowledge from, all their tutelage from, is coming from ex-players that's on the staff of those teams. So we can't talk about that, man. The physical defense is just hacking. No, it's not. No, it's not, man. You got to stop listening to the narratives. You got to stop listening to somebody that was watching it. I was watching those games. It was not all about hacking. It was not all about hacking. It was not all about hacking. If you were somebody who was fast, hand checking wouldn't mean nothing. It wouldn't mean nothing. But that's the thing. Nowadays, you got drills, you got trainers, you got all these different things that's specialty for basketball. And most of these trainers are guys from the past. Most of these trainers are guys from the past. You think these players just all of a sudden got this God-given ability and the players before them didn't have that? Where did they get that from? Where did they get that from? I mean, we say that, but it's too much freedom of movement, man. It's too much freedom of movement. And you saying that it's hacking, call it what you want to call it. It was the game. Call it what you want to call it, man. The game was physical. The game was, hey, we're not going to let this dude come to the hole untouched. We're not going to let this dude just do whatever he wants to do. That was the game. I know what you see today is what you see, but that was the game. The only reason you can be creative is because of the freedom of movement. That's it. It's because of the freedom of movement. You said they should have played football. Come on, man. They should have played football with the game. That's how the basketball was played, man. That's how basketball was played. It was a psychological game. What psychological game are they playing today? Tell me that. What psychological game are they playing today? If you're a point guard and you go into the hole without, like today, without any resistance, without anybody, once they see you then beat your man, oh, we're going to step out there. Oh, we're going to try to step in front of you and draw a charge. Where's the psychological effect in that? I want to know because the psychological effect was like, this little dude going to come to the hole. I'm going to make him think twice about coming to the hole, period. That's the game. That was the game. Have nothing but I'll just hurt you. That's you talking about the Pistons, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing, man. You talking about the Pistons. That wasn't every team, but teams were physical when they needed to be. Teams were physical when they needed to be. It wasn't about hacking. There's a thing about making somebody feel you when you're on defense. You know what I'm saying? You bumping, you give somebody a little chuck on the way by, let them feel you. That's how basketball was played. That's how basketball was played. You can call it what you want, but that's how basketball was played. And like I said, man, I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate all that, man. Like I said, we are going over the time limit. We are going over the time limit. Hey, for all the people that's coming in watching this little debate here, I appreciate my man. What's that? JMO224. I appreciate it. But you wrong. I definitely appreciate the interaction. Definitely appreciate hey, make sure you sub though, man, because we had this conversation all the time. And I'll be back on live so we can have another conversation about it, man. Definitely. Make sure you like though. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the channel and make sure you like it on all the platforms, Facebook, IG, TikTok, but mostly Facebook and IG, man. I'm gonna let y'all know. Go ahead and go over there and look up at the Naticus Show. I am Big Naticus, and hey, come rock with me. Come rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the conversation. It is 9:42 now. We got a big weekend. We got a big weekend coming up. A lot of things happening this weekend. We're getting ready to be a week away from the Super Bowl. I'm going to watch my Cavs, and I'm going to get something to eat. So for all those people that came in, hey, like I said, go check out the channel. Make sure you sub. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. And make sure you interact, man. Definitely want to see some interaction. But it's been real. Peace out. Cavs fan, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, you laughing at me? You a Celtics fan though, right? Ain't you a Celtics fan? Hate LeBron. He said, I hate LeBron. Dude, I said it, LeBron. That's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of y'all fans do, man. If you speak facts towards a certain player, y'all want to say is hate. You got to stop doing that, man. You got to stop doing that. It's not hate. It's not hate if I'm spitting facts. Nothing I said was a lie. Nothing I said was a lie. So what fan are you? Are you a fan of whoever LeBron go to? Who you a fan of? Who you a fan of? But no, man, look, I appreciate the conversation, dog. Like, look, let's keep it where it was. Cause I want to continue this conversation one day, man. I want to continue this conversation one day. I don't want you to get mad, because that's what a lot of people do when they talk about these subjects. They get upset, crash out. I seen a lot of, doing this and putting this content out, I'm seeing a lot of people crash out, man. Don't crash out. That's the moral. Thank you, please. Thank you. Because people get upset. You've seen it. People get upset, man. They start talking about your mama. They start talking about everybody, man. So, look, we're going to leave it there. Just funny. Yeah. You said it's funny that I hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron, man. I'm a LeBron fan, but I got to tell you the real. I'm sorry. I got to be, and I'm objective with it, man. I'm objective with it. I hated Jordan coming up. I hated Jordan. Every time I rooted for every team that went against MJ. Every team that went against MJ. But we can't say that. I'm objective with it. I'm objective with it. People that have that opinion to me anyway. All right, well, at some point, man, you gotta wrap your head around it. You gotta wrap your head around it, man, because that's what it is, man. Like, what opinion? What opinion are you like? LeBron is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Period. He's just not the greatest. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Matter of fact, he's the greatest player of this era. What else do you want? That's what I'm saying. Like, what else do you want? Do you want me to say he's the greatest player of all time? I can't give him that when you lost more than you won, period. Regardless of the circumstances, my thing is get it done, period. Get it done. That's all. Get it done. You cannot score 8 points in a finals game, man. You cannot average less than 10 points. You can't average less than 5 points in fourth quarters in the finals. You can't do that. Being the greatest player of all time, you just can't do that. And like I said, I wish LeBron would have came out and dogged. He would be the GOAT to me. But he's not, because he didn't. He didn't. I don't get the slander. I didn't slander him at all. I didn't. Oh, okay. I feel you. Yeah, it's a lot of people out here slander. There's a lot of people out here slander. Like I say, it's people on both sides, I think, that crash out. Crazily crash out. So, yeah. People crash out, man. But I mean, hey, J-Mo, I hope you subscribe to the channel, man. Because like I said, I want to continue this conversation, man. Come holler at me when I go live, because I'll probably be live tomorrow night too. We're gonna get it in before the UFC fights. And like I said, good time, not a long time, man. Thank you. Make sure you sub, bro. Make sure you sub. Matter of fact, right now I'm seeing somebody called LeBron fans LeBron sexuals. So, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Both sides crash out. Both people crash out. So let's get it. Peace.